EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Indianapolis Colts. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And taken down just shy of the 40. You look at this Browns defense. They were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it?
60 Maverick, 60, 70, ready? Hawk, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
2nd and 6. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in, but he couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
Here we go, Jack. 18.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
65 catch, 65 catch. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Back to throw. That is caught. He's into space past the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And now Mitchell, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. And a lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
On the ground, this is Quinshawn Judkins. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That's a nice job there, foiling what all offense is trying to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game. They want to get to the outside, and if he keeps himself free, stays on his feet, he can make a play just as he did there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Let's go now.
Once again, Judkins muscles him off. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
This now a 3rd and 4.
60 vices, 60 vices.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Mikey, 18.
On play action, here's Shador. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 60 yards.
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking the secondary. No beating around the bush with this curl. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Judkins is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shador. And he's got it. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
On 3rd and goal, Sanders. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jalen Naylor, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Browns respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch. Over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
18, tag. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
They're going to look to throw. To the right side, it's covered by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down.
19 Tigers. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain there of 30 big ones.
What a first quarter he's been putting together. He scored the touchdown earlier, and he's in phase right out of the gate. Right now, he's playing with such confidence, he doesn't believe that they have an answer for him no matter what they do on defense. And here's another big play to prove his point.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw again. And it's caught. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And I think he just wanted to give the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
79 Broncos. 70 Luck.
7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Check. Panthers Dragon 60. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
Cougar 19.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jerry Jeudy from 4 yards out. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's out just shy of the 40.
Ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. They'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now 2nd and 9. A give. Here's Judkins.
And he stopped immediately there. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5.
And he'll take a shot and hit the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful with this one.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
70, Timberwolf. Check smash, check smash. Warrior 70. Rangers, 70.
They'll set up a throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The Colts at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Cowboy 80. 79 Bronx, set up. Buffalo 18. Hey, smash. 7 Pirates, Dragon 60.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Come on, go.
Sanders. This will be caught by Brown. And some room to maneuver.
Down the left sideline.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 62 yards.
And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here, he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. Start.
From the gun, it's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Get it. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it.
And he's got Pierce.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On the set.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line.
70. Hawks. Ready.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. And that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Okay, ready.
They'll come out now in an empty backfield. 5 receivers split out, 2nd and 7.
60 by 70.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Ready.
Here's
Set.
2nd and 7.
Let's go now. Hey, smash.
Back to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll be a gain of 5. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
Ready. Crack all 80. Rig.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. Sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well-designed, and it's a quick first down.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Check. 18 Cardinal. Go.
He'll drop to throw.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Get it. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Down. 70 Timberwolves. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Street. Hey, smash.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Ready? Let's go. Cougar 19. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll drop the throw.
Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now back to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Narvis's kick is good.
And that'll bring them back within 4.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
70 Rangers.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime.
All you hear from coaches and personnel directors in the NFL, how difficult it is for a rookie receiver to have an impact on the game. So much to learn, so much offense to absorb. Looks like he's picking it up pretty well.
I would say so. And how about that for your first career NFL touchdown?
I don't know that he envisioned it quite that way, but if he was smart, he probably dreamed about it a little bit.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Maverick, 60 Maverick. Here we go, Scott. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play.
Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy.
It's caught inside the 25.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins.
It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Sanders. Gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 8 and a first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A give up the middle. Jenkins taken down at the 42.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, not 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
This is Brown going up the middle. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. There on the return following a pop of 47. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Myles Garrett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Check smash, check smash. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bob, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's complete to Mitchell. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw now on first down.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, right?
They'll look to throw. Backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll set up to throw.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that. But the rushing game, almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
2nd and 10. On the handoff, this is Jenkins.
And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw is Sanders. And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Jalen Naylor.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 39-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hurt. 18 Rattler. Cup 19.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Bronco 80. Go street. 65 cat. 65. Panther 11. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. Go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
26 big yards on that one. It's another 1st down.
Back. 65. Cougar 19. Mustang 19.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Hawk 70. Hawk.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Riggs. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. 70 Ranger.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown!
Jerry Jeudy.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
24.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And he had no room to run as he's tapped it down inside the 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's go now.
Sanders to throw. Open man is Jerron Jennings. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
They'll give it to Jenkins.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
A good pick up there for the Browns, 15 yards.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
Our defense is worried that whenever anyone catches the ball at the end of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. So they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
His throw is going to be incomplete.
But this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. They're looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun.
And some room to work. But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 16-yard line. It's a gain of 34. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent, you get 5. That's a whale of a game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70, trap 50, trap 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Panther Street, Panther Street. Steady.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Here comes 2nd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11, Panther 11. 19 Lions. Go.
Back to throw here.
This will be caught. Judy.
Oh, he sheds himself free.
There he goes again.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jerry Judy, 65 yards. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
An inside run with Jenkins.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready?
They'll run. This is Jenkins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
They'll run it with Jenkins.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college and it happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
Still going.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Boy, missed tackles continuing to plague this defense, and they surrender another big play and a touchdown here.
Yeah, by my count, at least 2 guys had shots at it, maybe even more than that. But this defense, they looked out of sorts all game long. That was definitely not one of their better efforts right there.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Browns 45, Colts 31.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 19, charge, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Trap 60, trap 60.
They're going to look to throw. From left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Here's 1st down.
4-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Mustang 19. Let's go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Buffalo 18. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Go Street. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. He's going to let him go deep for Mitchell. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
18 Rattler, 18 Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 79 Broncos. Ready?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is caught inside the 15.
Now, faster, faster.
A gain of 32 yards. And the Colts First down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Cleveland, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.